Oh, that would hurt if I hit.
Oh
Like
yeah.
my brain, not just with Mugen, my brain would be like, ow.
Once it hits the wall, you recognize the effect right there.
It looks familiar as like a lady who was spitting
Maybe
with.
a lady who was able to spit poison and corrosive acid had the same spit. If you want to give me a memory check,
Yes.
Riddle, give me a roll real quick.
What about Sir Rupert? He has a very similar memory of
This is
the
because
effect.
Riddle happened to get the pay data from
Ah, okay.
the thing and went over it.
I looked over the chemical. Sure.
Yeah, you looked over the chemical qualities and everything. But you didn't look over the the exact listings, everything.
I so wish I could have walked out with those chemicals.
Phosphate?
That was so
What?
mean.
Give me a memory check.
Logic, intuition, right?
Logic plus willpower, actually.
Fuck.
Oh god, I only have you with an intuition boost, don't I?
Actually, wait a second. No, it says here it's logic as well.
Yeah.
I have like 7 logic. That's why it's so high.
Would you like me to boost your logic?
Too
Well,
late.
it's
It's
too
just
late.
reflexive.
You remember?
I'm going to.
You remember reading about a reptile in the list of toxins that were being experimented with when they were doing in the pay data, but you don't remember like the exact.
I was going to
specifications behind
use
it.
edge.
Oh, okay, go ahead. That's what you get
Also-
after 1 success. I can give you better if you don't. Okay,
Well,
2 successes. It was definitely a snake toxin, and from what you know of snakes, there aren't that many spitting snakes to start with.
So you can make a reasonable guess.
Because it is the exact same effect on the walls, more or less, as what happened downstairs, and it coming from a spitting snake, she was probably spitting venom from this swamp hydra right here.
So, Sir Rupert, you can give yourself a medal. You survived being spit
so
on.
so that actually means that she's been in this swamp before,
Or had someone
or had people do that.
I wonder who was doing it. You saw
Huh.
experience.
I wonder.
Someone
It's
who was
almost as if there could have possibly been some people that we encountered recently.
Some toxic shaman overlap. Anyway, scoop, scoop, scoop. Oh god, please don't roll so high. Please don't shoot. Please don't eat me.
You have
Or-
you had 2 successes. You're basically 2 successes in, so you need 2 more.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pull it. I'm going to use my thing to maneuver down here.
Mhm.
And then hopefully entice a lunge because holy fuck that.
It's still in the position to lunge, so it probably will.
Alright. Hey, guess what? Hi!
You didn't need to roll that again.
Oh, okay.
You have its attention.
So,
Whether
yeah.
that's a good thing or a bad thing is.
Oh, I'm
It's
perfectly...
pretty obviously a bad thing.
I understand I'm gonna lose this drone. Oh, shit.
Your luck can't last forever, Frank.
Dodge.
Ah!
What the hell?
Apparently, it can.
Okay, I just gotta throw this out here. I have been rolling exceedingly well.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
50% success rate on these is like insane. But at the same time, so have you piece of shit. This is when higher dice pools matter, and I'm mad about that. I want to kill Moonin so bad. I want it to take 16p damage so bad.
I would be knocked the fuck out if that happened.
Oh no, it would destroy Moonin immediately, pretty much.
I know, but I'm hot send. I'm not hot send, but I'm rigged into Mutin, so I would be taking so much brain
You'd
dump.
be taking a huge dump shock, yeah. That you'd be taking, like, death dump shock right there. Not that you die, but because it has the equivalent of, it's just experiencing death.
Yeah, I would be basically knocked the fuck, and it would be 6 dice to make sure that didn't drop anything.
Okay, that's 3 down. You got 1 more.
Oh my god.
And
He's
then
gonna
you
be
gotta
so
get
angry
out.
with us.
Well, it's either the drones doing this or everyone else getting.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
could be
this is
walking
one
in
place we're
before
having
Alta
a-
at this point. I'm much happier this way.
Yeah, no, it is kind of nice to be able to do this sort of stuff and not necessarily like, hey, we're being sneaky.
I
This
mean,
is
it's
where the
just-
drones make their.
Yeah, this is when drones are proved their worth, yeah. And also, it is an animal. It's not smart. It's not necessarily that it's going to like immediately always know what's going on.
All right,
The fact you can distract it, stuff like that.
and I'm
Yeah.
going to prepare the escape, which is this way.
That way? Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Well, it's the closest exit I have that's away from us.
Mhm.
If it's a
So
snake, it will probably be able to crunch its way through there.
yes,
Oh,
but
easily, yeah.
I can go up, and it can't really go up as
That
fast.
is true. It cannot go up.
Oh,
Okay. So that's one last attack, basically.
yes. So do you want to try to entice it to attack, or
No.
No. You don't need to. It is angry.
Poof!
What the
You
fuck?
got 5 successes every single time, I think. You got like one more every single time, except for that one time. We got 2 more. Apostate. I'm sorry your dice aren't this good.
Yeah, well.
Dictron,
Yeah?
I'm sorry your dice aren't this good.
Here's the thing, my dice were technically better. 4
Percentage-wise,
successes
yeah.
out of 8, that's even better than 5 off of 12. Yeah. It lunges its way in here, and it does get stuck a little bit.
Yeah, now is our time.
So ding. This is done.
Yep, you're done. And
Vroom.
turns move super fast, so you can bring it
Vroom.
down easy.
We are getting the fuck out, and I think this is
Vroom.
the session.
And then it can enter the swamp, and it will probably give like a token effort of
Okay.
chasing you, which can be dangerous because it in the water, in the sludge, it moves
Super
at a speed of
fast.
24 as
But-
a max speed. But
I can outrun it.
Mugen
So
goes
what
up.
the thing is, this is Resident Evil 5 not getting eaten by crocs.
yeah,
Mugen goes up. Tries to go out of attack.
oh, it's going to move out of distance.
Like it's going to move up and away.
Well, it'll give one last spit at you, but that's it.
And this is where I die.
Yep.
So you said it was auto, right?
Nope.
So it's -2, right?
-2. It's burst fire, basically. All right, you're fine.
Just enough to,
Oh my god!
Eternally just enough.
All right,
Oh my
you
god!
successfully navigated the snake. The knucker.
Is that achievement?
No.
Or was achievement not awaken it?
There was no achievement for a snake. I probably should make one, but I did not make one ahead of time. I might make not having to fight it an achievement, yeah. Don't wake Snakey.
Don't wake Snaky. Yeah, that actually kind of brings up a good question of how hard of a fight would that have been?
Here's its stat block.
Oh
I'm
god.
going to start with the mental stats first. It
Probably
has
a lot of
one
ones.
charisma, 1 charisma, so that makes sense. It's a snake. It has 4 intuition, 1 logic, 6 willpower. It also has 4 magic, because it's a paracritter. Obviously 6 essence. 3 agility, so it's really slow on land. That's why it's got such low movement there. Unless it's doing a lunge, in which case it has 24. It has 3 reaction, so it's really bad at reacting to damage or anything. It has 16 strength, and it has 18 body.
Jeez.
18 body.
So we would have been shooting at it for a while.
It
Or
only has 6
dragon
armor.
numbers.
No, dragon numbers are like 40 strength and body.
Yeah.
That
Um,
was just great dragons.
No.
No, those are normal dragons. The great dragons are like 80 on both.
Listen, I said there was no stat under 10. That doesn't mean that
That's mental stats. That's
Yeah,
the
like,
physical ones. it's
strength,
scaling.
body are going to be through the goddamn roof. Like,
Yeah.
body for a normal dragon is anywhere from 15 to 30.
Western dragons are 40 on average. Eastern
Really?
dragons are 35. Feathered serpents are 30.
For body?
Yeah.
I thought that was just strength. Okay. Yeah.
It might be the strength, and I'm wrong. That's true. It might be body 15 to 30.
Frank will wipe the sweat off his forehead because he's
Yeah?
spent the last I don't know how many minutes.
You're wiping the sweat off your forehead? Did that mean you took off your hood?
No, I'm making the motion.
Okay, good.
You die.
You've actually forgotten that you're wearing this gear.
How the fuck do you forget it's so itchy?
It is
Because
very
he was
itchy and uncomfortable.
unconscious.
Yeah, it's
So the funny
It's
thing is that
super-
the snake only has 6 armor, but it has 18 bodies, so its soak is still 24.
Yeah.
So, you know what a gunshot does to it? A
Dunno.
gunshot does jack shit to it.
So you would have to fight it magically, or
You would need
Well-
to. You can do it eventually because it still only has double digits in stun and physical track. But
I'm gonna put it this way: the best hope would have been shooting Doji.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
hit it with a
probably.
club. Just hit it with a fucking club.
go to. But then we have to worry about.
even
Punch
her
Smash.
1-on-1 though, that the Swamp Hydra would have murdered her like hardcore.
And it would also. It's also you have to worry about Sludge Splash because we would be
Also,
fighting.
we'd have
in
to worry about shooting Doji.
Anyway, yeah, you defeated the Knucker. How do you feel about that?
I want to go home. I want to go home
So-
now.
Why did we come to a swamp again?
To get the
that
algae.
We have. a
yeah, that was the
container full of
whole
algae.
entire point.
So
That
Bert,
is quite literally the entire point being here. You had to get
I-
this black algae first, Leech.
Okay, so I take the algae out of the Buck Bumble's manipulator arm, and I hand it to Rupert. Guard this with your body, but leave your life with it, or not with your life though.
Oh, it's in your job description to guard it with your life.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
I hate the friend brand.
Shadowrunning, risking your life over stupid bullshit for money.
Yep.
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 That's a technicality. Yeah, that's a boring technicality. All right. So let's see if we can leave as easy as we entered.
If
We
you just
didn't enter
retrace your
too
path,
easily.
you'll probably be fine.
Do we got this? Is our Mr. McToxic still there at all?
Mr. McToxic, the shamans?
Yeah, and the security people.
Well, I'm sure
Probably
they're
not.
not standing in the same place.
They have a patrol, absolutely, and the patrol is probably large because it's a very large part of the country. So you probably got relatively unlucky just encountering them.
All right. Shoot, we don't have enough spare time to look at that other place, do we?
You will after the fact.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
after
think
the fact.
the
We're
only
here
thing
for a
you
whole
wanted
month.
this in
We're
quick,
just,
so
we have
yeah.
this deadline for this thing.
Yeah.
The thing is that you could do that one, but I think we're probably too far in it
I know,
into the game to really do that.
next week. Next week.
You could do the start of it if you wanted to.
Well, no, it's after 3 is the
Mhm.
thing.
Well,
It's after day 3, so we have to drive home and get out and drive.
That's not what I meant.
No,
I meant, like,
time wise.
The time.
3:00.
She.
I know. That was that too.
The only reason I'm not complaining is because the hour went back. It's alright. It's only 8:10 for me.
Yeah, no, same for us.
Time zones, fantastic. It just seems like
It
a
was
logical
really,
point.
it was really fun when the daylight savings time for you started at a different time than for the U.S.
Yes.
all right. Let's get off this topic and get back home.
Let's not bore the audience with our talk of time zones.
Let's strip our cam gear, get in the rover, put
No,
that
no,
box
get
in
in
a
the
different
rover.
box.
First. Unless we're not
Get
in
in the
toxic
rover,
zone.
get a very far way away from the swamp, and
But-
then take the gear off.
Yes, the
Mike,
cam gear
Mike-
is getting in your rover. You can clean it up afterwards.
And then Virgil is going to immolate it
Yes.
and never speak of the experience again.
My interior of my car. I had to get it reupholstered.
You're misunderstanding chem gear.
Yeah.
Like, stuff isn't going to attach to it.
Okay.
That's part of the point. Yeah.
Incredibly hydrophobic.
I
Yeah,
gotcha.
The only reason why an acid would interact with it at all is because, well, there's chemical reactions going on there of exchanging electrons. So.
Can you at least ask the border patrol if they can hose you off before getting in?
The hose wouldn't do anything. The water would slide off.
I gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, it's just
fine.
Okay.
yeah, like at worst, there are little bits of it, bits of the gear that's a little bit worse for wear and a little bit worn down just from the atmosphere, but nothing is actually sticking to it.
Yeah, unless you submerged yourself at any point,
Well,
which I think I said you did.
Two
but that's-
drones got.
That was a non-mechanical thing, so don't worry about it.
Well, 2 drones got splashed. I need to get them cleaned off before their armor corrodes.
Yeah, believe it or not, how acid works is you actually just have to wipe the acid off, and then the armor is back. It's kind of silly.
So I'm
You
just
need to
wiping it
repair it.
off. And then we're driving home.
Yep, it's raining. It's actually kind of nice driving home in the rain.
Alright. Want to
Yeah, I'm
listen to
still
music?
Tega racering my way to forgetting this entire thing.
I mean, it's raining in quotes. It's definitely acid rain, but everyone's prepared for that at this point.
Oh, don't
It's
worry.
the only rain we're used to.
Well, Frank is just rigged into his car, into his vehicle, because it goes slightly better that way. And
Do you want to stop off at the place first, or do you want to drop off your charge?
We should probably drop the
we can drop
samples
off
off.
the-
we're
thing
dropping
first.
off the charge first.
Okay, good.
I'm kind of curious. I won't actually put it under a microscope because that would also be dangerous, but can I make some kind of biology check to figure out what the hell, like, why is he so interested in this?
Sure.
I mean,
Call it just curiosity.
if there would be some on the manipulator arm itself, not just in the.
All right, and I'm actually gonna spend a point of edge on this sucker. So
Okay.
Big spender.
Holy shit!
And those explode
There's
too.
4 6s that go kaboomy.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
Okay.
9
Wait.
6. Wow, this is just something I did on a whim.
So,
So what the fuck is this stuff?
Okay.
as you said about Chem Lab in the back of my car.
So here's the funny thing: is this algae is remarkably similar, like in content, as the algae that flamingos eat. That changes their their
Pigment.
body structure and their pigmentation and stuff like that.
Huh.
This is quite obviously like a thing that things consume, and so it's almost definitely part of the ecosystem of
Swamp.
the swamp, right? But, so here's your best guess. The reason why that Hydra can spit something so corrosive is probably because of the consumption of this algae.
So basically, it's something that. Oh.
So this algae might be used for weaponizing, or at least producing synthetic corrosive acid like that,
Or maybe
or
they're
stopping
breeding
it from-
hydras.
Yeah,
or breeding it. Yeah,
It,
sorry.
it would make it easier to get than milking the Hydra, because you milk snakes like that. It would be easier to create it just from that, probably, than make it through the Hydra itself. It would also be useful in creating countermeasures to it. Obviously, you can create antivenoms using the base ingredients of venoms, stuff like that. There's a whole lot of things that you could do with this, and a good vast majority of them are nasty, but there's a couple of them that are helpful. Who knows which ones that Leech wants it for? Who knows?
Well,
The most likely one is turning it into a poison. That's pretty easy.
Well, you know, it's
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is the sort of like it's. Unfortunately, it's one of those like you looked into this stuff and you learn stuff you really don't want to know. But this is kind of part and parcel with being a Shadowrunner. You do kind of nasty stuff.
and you need to get because we need to get paid.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Don't ever, 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 ever say that again.
That's the real rule, Zero. Never
Yes.
say that.
See, and I will just say that out right now. Doc,
Do not directly invoke Murphy's Law.
see, like Doc Holliday would have like assuming that Frank actually said that, Doc Holliday would have immediately said, "Don't you ever say that again."
Virgil would
well,
have smacked him.
Frank actually did say that.
Okay,
explaining.
hold up. There is actually one more thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
From your understanding, the algae has never actually been documented, so it could just be a scientific pursuit, straight up. That's actually pretty likely. Sometimes, folks sometimes just want things to be documented like that. This could have, without your knowledge, been a collection run, pretty much, for a scientist.
Well, we could also post what we
I
got
think you're
from
required to
to
call it the
Shadowrun.
holiday algae.
The holiday algae, that's a pretty good.
Well, you can post your information onto the Shadowland.
I'm going to go ahead and point out on the this over here, right? By the way.
Yeah.
Check out the things on the right.
Yeah. As a hog.
That's not. That's actually a bat hound.
Okay. Looks like a pig.
Oh, there's the snake. Hey,
Yeah.
awesome. Fucking goddamn.
Hi, Snake.
And this guy down here, you didn't get a good look at it, but the toxic shamans wear like it kind of looks like a full body tracksuit.
Morph suit or whatever they
With
call
a
it.
zipper that goes all the way up the face.
Yeah,
I did notice that.
Those do exist.
yeah, it's a full body tracksuit basically. It has the Adidas lines on it. It's probably
fucking
actually a
kidding
brand
me?
name. Yeah.
You're gonna
Man.
get sued.
As I did say, though, Frank did say what the worst could happen because he's...
Yeah, and then Virgil smacks you, and then Doc tells you off.
But yeah, I mean that's more just a silly thing. Like, oh God, you said what's the worst that could happen?
Well,
Why did
there's
you
a reason there's a reason I, the player, would have said that as a person in the character because I am saying that
Well,
that shit's gonna happen.
You're done with the swamp in game. I just have to deal with the swamp in my head.
Mm.
Being sick forever.
Just one last thing, I'd recommend we just do you presenting
Alright.
the algae to Leech.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and it is going to be... You left on Tuesday. It takes 3 days minimum. You guys didn't really
Stop anywhere.
stop at any time. You did waste a little bit of time on Thursday, but that's okay. So let's say it's going to be the Friday night. It is now the 16th. This is a good time to present it to him. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
He's in his office still poring over paperwork and everything. He's actually looking over paperwork. You know, it's electronic paper. It's not actual paper.
Yeah.
Is it possible to get a rebreather before doing this?
What?
A rebreather?
What about it?
We're not going to take it out of the thing.
No, I just wanted to get something this week gassed.
What?
Don't mind me. Go ahead.
Okay. Alright. He's poring over some electronic paperwork. He also has his comlink open. He's reading stuff that's going on. Possibly reading news, who knows.
I'm going to give him a heads up that we're on the way.
Oh, okay. You receive an affirmative that isn't actually a word. It's basically a ping. It says yes. You receive an SMS message, received and read, confirm. That's it.
Okay. So I guess we just kind of go in.
You're let in just fine. Bogdan is out there. He's going to, bow to you and direct you towards it, and open the door.
Shouldn't we do this on the other map? The Leech map?
I mean, we could if you
It
wanted.
does. Well, it's
Nah, it
really.
doesn't really matter after this.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is now Leech's office.
For now.
He's on the void.
None of us have noticed the pattern in the carpet.
Hey.
He nods to you. Well,
Sir Rupert has the case.
Yep.
Mhm.
Here you go, sir. As promised.
he grabs it. He looks at looks at it inside because it is transparent. Obviously, there'd be. If it was sensitive to light, it wouldn't be. But as far as you can tell, since it was transparent, it definitely isn't. He knows that at least. And he analyzes it. Yes. Very well done. Expect a sizable bonus on your next paycheck. Wonderful work. Prompt.
Yes, as I say, it took us a little longer than we had planned. We had to wait for equipment, but as you can see, once we get going, we're fairly efficient.
Excellent. Excellent work. Thank you. He puts it down actually behind his desk, and as a reward, if you'd like to spend the night here, because it's going to be very comfortable, why don't you?
Do we really want to stay the night here, guys?
Someone
No.
extremely rich is asking if you want to spend the night at his house.
No.
I'm too paranoid
Yeah.
to say yes.
Or are you too paranoid to say no? Because who knows how he'd take it. Why don't you give me a judge intentions,
Can I do that too?
if you'd like?
That's we've already said this.
I think that's intuition plus charisma.
I've got 10 on this.
Yeah, all right. It is a genuine question. He's not forcing you to do it. Like that is a request if you'd like to, not that he is forcing you to.
Yeah.
So you are free to refuse.
Well, I would refuse on a strictly client.
Yeah, it's not. It wouldn't be professional of us.
Very well.
Depends on your hospitality.
And actually, with that, since you refuse him, he actually goes back to his work. He doesn't expect anything else out of you.
All right.
I go find a room.
Oh, you're gonna take him up on it?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. He'll direct you to Bogdan if you do
Okay.
take him up on it. Yep, and Bogdan will take care of it. Where
Fuck
are
you guys,
Bogdan?
I'm eating real food.
Really good food too.
Well then, you have fun doing that. I'm gonna have my soy and sleep. Sleep well tonight.
Does Katie have a last name, like a real last name?
Yeah, I have it written down.
As a show of power, Bogdan will say, "There's like very good, Miss whatever.
Miles.
Very good, Miss Miles." And obviously not take you by any stretch. He will just direct you towards. It's by the servants' quarters and everything to the left. And he'll take you up like four flights onto the 5th floor. Not
Okay, and
upstairs,
back.
Alright then.
on an elevator.
So, what all have you been saying? Because I
Okay, so Leech offered you. He took the thing. He gave you're gonna get a payment on your next paycheck, and he wants to offer you a place to stay instead of going to your hotel or whatever. Sir Rupert and Frank have both refused. Virgil, I don't know what he's doing yet. Turtle has taken
Virgil's
up.
gonna go back to his place.
Okay, so Turtle has taken him up on it, and you could too if you want.
I'm not
Yes.
gonna let Turtle be.
At,
That's just bad.
as her position, you have to maintain a.
It feels bad just to leave her completely by herself in here. So yeah, I'm gonna stick around too.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait, am I technically subcontracting since I work for Doc Holliday?
He is working for Leech right now, so I guess yeah.
I mean,
It's not like you have a non-complete clause.
sure.
Correct.
All right.
I was just asking about the technical issues of
Te-
it. It
technical.
doesn't actually matter because no one's going to make a deal of it.
You're not going to
No.
be taken to court for contract law.
Shadowrunners in court.
Very
It's more
rare.
likely than you think.
It's no.
Shadowrunners basically aren't allowed to exist, despite the fact that they are basically celebrities. So
If you're sinless, you get given if you get caught, you're given a criminal sin. Basically.
Well, it's more that if you are caught as a Shadowrunner, you are probably stored in a corporate jail, and then once they get all the stuff out of you that they want to, probably disposed of
Or
Alright.
hired.
or hired. Yeah.
that aside, Bogdan leads you to a rather nice, extremely comfortable room with, excellent. He leads you to 2 rooms, one for each. You're not going to share a room.
Okay.
Beds are, fully dressed. They are very comfortable looking. There's a mirror place. There's a place to store your clothes if you want to. It's an extremely comfortable guest room, basically. There's a bookcase in both of them. The
What?
bookcase doesn't actually hold any books. What you
Oh.
do is that there's an AR representation of books, so you can actually point one out and download a book to your comlink and read it there.
Oh, fair enough.
Ooh, nice.
As a
I'm going to download the collection and start reading. I have speed reading, so
Oh
Nice.
God.
It's not quite as fancy as having actual books, though.
No, but
not in the guest rooms. Are you crazy?
yeah, Leaf probably owns tons, but those are for him, not for you.
All right.
You have the option actually to get food brought to you, and you can eat in bed if you want, or you can go down to the dining room on this like side of the building, and the food is excellent, but actually still mostly made of soy.
Well, I mean, really, the thing is, like, is it seasoned well? If it's seasoned well, then the
Yes,
soy can
it
be.
is.
Yeah, who cares?
Well, I'm gonna spend most of the day asleep because
Mhm.
that is how the turtle do.
Well, then your living quarters are worked out, and the others are all going back to their own place. I think this is a fine place to stop.
yeah.
Yeah.
Too paranoid to take any generosity from my client.
Shadowrun, you're supposed to be paranoid.
Yeah.
Turtle's just so happy to be out of the swamp. She's willing to pamper herself at pretty much any cost at this point.
At someone else's expense too.
Yes.
Good work, everyone.
Alright.
Yes.
Hooray!
We lived through the
Next
swamp.
week, or no, not next week. Well, maybe next week.
Maybe. I won't
A
be
week
here, but
in
if
the
you can
future.
sort yourself out.
Yeah.
Sometime in the future.
Who knows when? Get ready to get schooled. I will finally murder everyone.
Great. You promised that this
You
week.
said that before. Yeah, you said that before this session too.
Yeah, I
You
know.
hyped up that
But-
swamp a lot, and
Well,
it was
I know.
dangerous. But
Mind you, we
played it
did
right.
we did kind of skip like 2 fights that would have murdered us dead.
One of them is intentionally designed for you to skip, and the other one is it's up in the air.
I wasn't going to enter enter that place. I was going to send the drones in.
Anyway, I'm going to recording.
Mhm.
So.
I mean, that's what basically I
Later.
was. Later, guys.
Later.